Dragon fire roars into the sky. I am chained to the execution stake, my wrists and ankles locked in iron. The flames have already caught the hem of my dress. My name is Serafina Veilcrust. 5 years ago, the Valcrest family had no son fit for war. So I put on armor, mounted a war dragon, and rode north in my family's name. I fought for the Veilcrest family, bled for the Veilcrest family, won honors for the Veilcrest family, and crawled back alive from mountains of corpses. And now, the people standing below to watch me burn are also the Valcrest family. Below me, Lysandra stands in the ceremonial robes that should have been mine, holding my fiancé Adrian's arm. Lysandra, the most cherished daughter of the Veilcrest family. Adrian, one of the Empire's rising young nobles, and the man I trusted for 10 years. They stand so close they look like the pair fate always meant to wed. Serafina, don't tell me you still think those 10 years of honors were yours.
Serafina, accept it. The Empire was never going to remember you.
You went to war for me, bled for me, and nearly died for me in the north. But in the end, the one standing in the light can only be me.
And she is the one I have always meant to marry.
I stare at them as the taste of blood fills my throat. Even now, I remember the day I returned victorious. Foolishly believing my family would welcome me and my fiancé would keep his promise. But what waited for me was not reunion. It was their demand that I surrender the glory I had earned with my life. The dragon fire surges upward and catches my legs. The pain of splitting flesh finally clears my mind. Lysandra, Adrian, you'd better pray I never come back. Serafina, you're not coming back. The flames climb higher. I burn their faces into my memory and force myself to remember this moment forever. The next instant, the flames swallow my sight whole. I close my eyes in despair, but suddenly, the burning pain disappears. I snap my eyes open. There is no dragon fire, no execution stake. I am standing in the great hall of the Veilcrest family, surrounded by familiar pillars and a room full of hypocrites. At the head of the hall sits Lord Cedric. Beside him is Lady Vivian, my stepmother. Lysandra leans against her with that obedient smile. Adrian is here too.
Serafina, Lysandra has always been delicate. Give the dragonfire honors to her.
You should understand your duty to this family.
This is better for the Valcrest family, for your sister, and for you, Serafina.
Every word they say is exactly the same as before I died. I lower my head and see my hands whole and unburned. No chains, no wounds, no scorch marks. I have truly come back. I have returned from the execution stake to the very day they first demanded I surrender my glory. My nails bite into my palm until it bleeds. But this time I do not cry. I do not scream. I simply lift my head, slowly, and smile at them. Fine. She can have the dragonfire honors. Everyone in the room lets out a breath of relief. They think I have accepted my fate. But in this life I want more than a single victory. I want them to climb to the highest place on everything they stole from me. And then I will drag them down one by one with my own hands. Beneath the golden dome, the victory backward begins. Nobles line both sides of the hall, and every eye is fixed on the center. Lysandra stands there in the robes that should have been mine, a golden crown of dragon rider honor on her head.
Lysandra, you have rendered great service. What reward do you seek?
I ask for nothing for myself. I ask only for your majesty to grant me marriage to Adrian. The hall goes still at once. Because everyone here knows Adrian was supposed to be mine.
Your Majesty, Lysandra and I love each other. I beg you to bless us.
He kneels beside her, looking at her with a tenderness that makes me sick. In my last life, I stopped them frantically, but in this life, I do not stop them. Your Majesty, I willingly step back. The hall erupts into whispers.
Serafina, do you truly mean that?
I do. But I wish to ask for a marriage as well. I slowly raise my hand, point toward the darkest corner of the hall. A man sits there. Lucian Draven, the Empire's 7th prince. 3 years ago, he fell with his dragon and shattered his legs. In the capital's whispers, he is the forgotten Ashen Prince. But I know he is not. The man I wish to marry is Lucian, the Ashen Prince. The hall falls into dead silence. Lysandra's smile freezes. Adrian jerks his head up, as though seeing me for the first time, and I look only at Lucian. The one I choose is the sharpest blade on the board. I know the stories about him better than anyone in this hall. He was once the brightest dragon-riding warrior in the Empire. He is also the man who died in the northern snow in my last life. In this life, I am not only going to survive, I am going to save him as well.
Why me?
Because your highness is not broken. In the Sky War, if you had not led the dragon riders through the encirclement, the Empire would have fallen. Others may have forgotten, I have not.
Good. Well said. In that case, I shall...
Wait. Seraphina, do you understand what it means to marry me?
Of course I do. It means mockery from the entire capital, but I walked into the life of a man everyone else had abandoned, and finally laid my hands on the most important card of my life. It means the treasure others cast aside is about to fall into my hands. I see the ice of his gaze crack. Just slightly.
Seraphina, have you gone mad?
Seraphina, even if you're angry, you cannot play games with marriage. Angry? You are not worth my anger.
Hear my decree. Seraphina is to wed Lucian.
Every gaze in the hall falls on me. But I look only at Lucian. From this moment on, the game finally changes hands. Outside the palace gates, a black carriage carved with dragon sigils waits below the stairs. Lucian is waiting for me. Your Highness is waiting for me?
I am waiting for one honest answer. If you regret this now, there is still time.
Do you think I am using marriage to throw a tantrum?
If this is only about getting back at Adrian, I have no interest in playing along.
And what about you? Did you wait here to send me away? Or because you're afraid you might actually want this?
You are bold.
If I weren't bold, I would be facing you now. Lucian watches me for a long moment, then offers me a black obsidian pass seal.
This is the Ashenrige pass seal. With it, you can enter Ashenrige. If you regret this, don't come.
And if I do come?
Then don't look back.
Your Highness, should I call this a proposal gift? I lower my eyes to the obsidian pass seal in my palm and smile. This is only a key, the other thing that truly belongs to me. The Dragon Rider command sigil left by the Hawthorne family. I will reclaim that too. The moment I turn around, I meet Lysandra's venomous stare. The palace lanterns are still burning, and Lysandra can no longer hold herself back. Seraphina, what a trick. Adrian cast you aside, so now you cling to the Ashen Prince? You steal my honors, steal my betrothal, and now you lecture me on dignity? It was mine to begin with! You're right, but the light you're standing in was lit with my blood. So what? In the end, you're still marrying a cripple. You dared to hit me? I did. Take my honors. Take Adrian too. But Lucian is not someone you get to mock. You hit me for a cripple? Say that word one more time, and I'll tear your false heroine mask off before the whole Empire. For the first time, Lysandra looks afraid.
Seraphina, you've gone too far.
I lift my eyes to Adrian. Now it is his turn. Adrian stands in front of Lysandra with that same self-righteous look.
Did you really need to hit her?
When you stand before me and defend her, have you forgotten whose fiancé you used to be?
What stood between us was only a family arrangement. Lysandra has always been the one I loved.
Trash belongs only with trash. I return to the Veilcrest estate, and Lady Vivian summons me to the Great Hall at once.
Begging to marry a crippled prince in public? What have you done to the Veilcrest family's name?
And when Lysandra stole my fiancé in public, why didn't you think the same?
Lysandra is different.
How? Because she is your biological daughter, and that makes everything she does right? Marrying Lucian is not disgrace. You are the ones unworthy of speaking his name. At dawn, chaos erupts outside the Veilcrest estate. At the far end of the street, endless lacquered chests are being carried toward the gate. The Ashen Prince's engagement gifts have arrived.
10 chests of dragon crystal, 100 ingots of red gold, 3 estate deeds, and 12 bolts of dragon scale silk.
With every item read aloud, Lysandra turns paler.
Impossible.
What is it, Lysandra? Aren't you happy for me?
How could a man like him afford this?
Because he is a prince, not someone you get to step on.
Such fortune, Seraphina.
Cast aside by Adrian last night, and accepting the Ashen Prince's gifts this morning. People may think you just want to get under Adrian's skin. She says it loudly on purpose, so the whole room hears. But the prince sent more than servants. The courtyard falls silent. Lucien has arrived in person. Before anyone fully rises, Lucien is already wheeling into the hall.
Am I interrupting something?
He ignores the forced smiles in the room. He looks only at me.
I heard what was just said. You said she just wants to get under Adrian's skin?
I didn't mean...
Then what did you mean?
Lysandra is already trembling.
If my future princess chooses to marry me, I count myself fortunate. It is not for others to question.
Your Highness.
Do you regret it?
Never. I truly believe you are 10,000 times the man Adrian will ever be. I lean down and, before the stunned room, kiss him. Lucien goes perfectly still. Is that clear enough now? Lucien says nothing. He only stares at me, and for the first time, something in his gaze slips out of control. I pull back slightly. Lucien is still looking at me.
Seraphina.
Yes?
You are even bolder than I expected.
Do you regret choosing me now?
No.
That single word cuts into Lysandra like a blade.
Finish the list. One dragon bone throne, 1 obsidian dragon crown, 2 estates on West Crown Street.
Lysandra, didn't you say Adrian loves you? Then surely he will offer even more than this, right? Adrian's face darkens.
She deserves all of this. If anyone thinks it insufficient, they are free to surpass it. Your Highness is unmatched in wealth. I cannot compare. Of course you cannot.
Dead silence fills the room. For the first time in this life, I know with certainty that choosing Lucien is the right move. Before leaving, Lucien calls me out alone. The hall empties, and I follow Lucien out into the courtyard.
Did you enjoy yourself?
Which part, Your Highness? Slapping Lysandra, or using your gifts to slap the whole house?
You are surprisingly honest.
Because I have no intention of lying to you. I did it all on purpose. I crouch down and look at his hands resting on the armrest. They humiliated me, robbed me, and used me. If I don't take it back piece by piece, I won't rest in peace.
If you borrow my power, I will not lend you half of it. If you want to make trouble, then do it loudly. I will be there.
In my last life, no one stood behind me. In this life, this is the first time someone tells me he will be there.
Your Highness.
But before I can ask more, a royal invitation arrives from the palace. I know Lysandra is going to stage another drama at the royal banquet. On the day of the royal banquet, I deliberately wear the dragon scale silk Lucien sent me. The silver blue hem spreads around me, and every noble woman in the hall stiffens.
Serafina, come here.
The Emperor does not summon Lysandra first. He calls Lucian and me to his side instead.
That gown suits you well.
Serafina, you look radiant tonight. You look lovely too. Stolen light fades fastest beside the real thing.
That's just right.
Lysandra does not dare provoke Lucian, so she turns to me. I hear the Ashen Prince is unmatched in strategy. If you want to be worthy of him, you should learn something of war. She is testing me. She fears I know too much, and worse, she fears others may notice she knows nothing. The moment I rise, Lysandra suddenly throws herself backward. Wine cups shatter across the floor. Lysandra sits clutching her wrist, tears appearing instantly.
Serafina, why did you push me?
Serafina, what happened here?
I do not rush to defend myself. Lysandra, did you hurt yourself? I walk over and help her up, with feigned gentleness. I see the surprise in Lysandra's eyes. She didn't expect this reaction from me. It's my fault. I rose too quickly and didn't notice you were standing so close. I'll take you to change, then call the royal physician. She expected me to lash out and make a scene. I refuse. You performed beautifully. What are you talking about? Since you love playing the hero, I'll give you a much bigger stage. Only Lysandra and I remain in the side chamber. The moment she wipes away her tears, the pitiful look fades from her face. You got lucky today. It isn't luck. You are simply impatient. You think marrying Lucien means you've turned things around? At least I don't steal another woman's honors and pretend I know war. Her face changes instantly. Tell me, in a northern headwind assault, how does the 1st Dragon Rider unit rotate formation? When ice fog swallows the sky, does the lead rider drop altitude first or split formation first?
You are doing this on purpose!
She cannot answer a single question. My last doubt dies in that instant. Lysandra has truly never been on a battlefield. If you insist on living beneath a hero's name, one day the Emperor will make you fight like one. And something even more important rises in my mind. The Dragon Rider command sigil my grandfather left me. On the way back to the estate, I keep thinking about the Dragon Rider command sigil. My grandfather, General Alaric Hawthorne, was an old imperial commander and the only one who ever really saw me as his heiress. After my mother died, he left me the sigil that grants authority over the Iron Wing Legion. In my last life, I was a fool and placed it in Lady Vivian's hands myself. Deep in the night, I slip alone into the study. I open boxes, shift shelves, and search even the hidden compartments Father forbids anyone to touch. There is nothing. The sigil is not here. I snuff out the candle at once and slip behind the shelves.
Strange. I could have sworn I heard something.
At last, she leaves. I fail tonight, but I leave certain of one thing. Lady Vivienne knows exactly where it is, and the next day, she begins teaching me how to serve a crippled prince. On the day before the betrothal, Lady Vivienne summons me into the Great Hall.
The Ashen Prince is a difficult man, cold and ill-tempered. When you marry in, remember one thing. Lower your head, obey, learn how to please him.
Pleased him?
His legs are ruined, and his temper is worse. If you are clever, you will make yourself useful. Spare me your pride. In your position, the fact that anyone will still take you should inspire gratitude.
She has no idea Lucia's injury is not what makes him dangerous. It is the fact that even after being ground into the dirt, his spine is still steel.
After all, marrying a cripple is humiliating enough.
The instant the word cripple leaves her lips, the room outside goes silent. I look up and see a wheelchair at the doorway. Lucian has arrived. He has heard every word. Lucian stops in the doorway, his expression unreadable.
Go on. I would also like to hear how else you intend to teach my future princess to serve a cripple.
Your Highness, I misspoke.
No, you simply revealed yourself.
No one in the room dares move. He is seated, yet somehow towers over everyone in the room. She is not worried about me. She is afraid I will have power. I move to Lucian's side without caring who is watching. Lucian is a hero. If he had not led the dragon riders through slaughter years ago, half the people in this room would not even be alive. Anyone who mocks his wounds mocks the debt this empire owes him. The room grows so silent, even the air seems frozen.
Finished?
I am.
Then let us go.
The place he takes me to is Aschenreich. The carriage crosses half the capital and stops before a stretch of black walls drowned in silence. This is Aschenreich. A dragon skeleton coils around the tower, and when the wind blows, the fortress seems to breathe. No wonder the capital whispers that monsters live here.
Are you afraid now?
I have seen dragon tides in the north. A fortress does not frighten me. I follow him inside. Old armor hangs in the corridors. Broken dragon scales are embedded in the walls. This place feels less like a palace and more like a battlefield that never truly fell asleep. Beyond the final doors, I see a black-winged ancient dragon sleeping in the dark. It is alive.
Like me.
Suddenly, this man seems lonelier than the whole fortress. Then I see the unnatural black curse mark on his legs. Only one lamp burns in the infirmary. I stand before Lucian, staring at the black curse mark on his legs. It is not an ordinary wound. It looks like something has been gnawing into his bones and nerves for years. Have physicians examined this, Your Highness?
The best in the Empire have all come. None of them were useful.
Then none of them has seen a real battlefield. I have seen wounds like this in the north. A fall alone would never leave arc like this. I crouch down and let my fingers brush the dark mark.
Don't.
Are you afraid of pain? Or afraid I will see too much? I lift the edge of his robe a little higher. I can try.
You know medicine?
The north does not come with many physicians. If you get hurt and don't want to die, you learn to save yourself. It's a northern battlefield method for waking damaged nerves. It hurts, but if your legs are not entirely lost, it will give me a response. When I take out a row of black steel needles as thin as hair, Lucian does not stop me. I lay out the black steel needles one by one. Lucian does not move. This will hurt.
Pain is the last thing I fear.
When the first pin goes in, his fingers tighten anyway. Since the fall 3 years ago, you have had no feeling at all?
Once, for a while. Then it was gone.
It is not only damage. Something is blocking it. I press the last steel needle beside the knee and brace his leg with my other hand. The muscles under my hand go rigid.
Your hands are steadier than the palace physicians.
Because they are afraid of you.
And you are not?
I have even died once. The words leave my mouth, and even I pause. Now tell me if anything feels different.
No.
But as I stare at the curse mark, I suddenly notice that its edge has lightened. It is not failure. It is simply slow. Lucian mistakes my silence for failure.
Say it. I am used to bad news.
Who said this was bad news? Your Highness, this wound is not beyond saving.
You're certain?
I am. But it has been left too long. It cannot be forced. I have to force the sleeping nerve response in your legs back, little by little.
How long?
I don't know. But if you let me continue, I believe I can make you stand again. I saw it in my last life. He was always meant to stand on the battlefield again.
If you are lying to me.
Then kill me. Suddenly he catches my wrist and pulls me closer. I nearly fall into his lap, one hand still braced against his thigh.
I do not like people wagering their lives.
And I never thought of losing. We are one breath away from crossing that line. And then footsteps outside the door break everything apart.
Your Highness! Urgent word from the palace. Dragon-riding robbers have struck. His Majesty is furious. He has named the dragon rider heroine, Lysandra, to suppress them at once.
I smile slowly. Lysandra is finally going to face a real battlefield. And this time, I will not wear the mask for her again.